so and then reading is really prescriptive actually. Like it's like, there's not a whole lot of flexibility, but they do have that academic intervention hour to follow up with oral reading fluency skills.
Are students leveled for that?
Yes, in guided reading. Any other questions, thoughts, concerns?
Did we talk about high school yet?
A little bit. It's the same setup as the K7.
Do they have DRA in high school? No.
Those are all objective mastery assessments.
Did you just mentioned in the guided reading?
Mhm.
Is that what, like during the math lit hour, or is one teacher going to have to?
It's during math lit hour.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So guided reading is where kids are in small leveled reading groups. They're actually going to focus in guided reading on oral reading fluency and then a few nonfiction text skills because the district felt really strongly that nonfiction needed to be in here. So we're going to do some nonfiction text skills during guided reading, but the real purpose for us as far as guided reading is making sure we're having growth on the DRA oral reading fluency, which we should be able to get to the same outcome.
How are core members going to be taught like strategies for that so quickly?
Good question. So Fridays, we don't have students in Roosevelt, and so the first Friday of week 1, the LSs are actually going to lead a supplemental session on guided reading so that core members will be ready to implement it, and we're not asking core members to implement guided reading structures until week 3. So during week 2, they'll use academic intervention hour for investment and procedures, and then doing any like assessments that didn't get accomplished because we had new kids or whatever. So the first week of academic intervention hour will be procedures, investment, assessments, and then the next week they'll actually start the structure of guided reading, so they'll have like an entire week, have the session, can plan for it, do it. Great questions. Anything else? Okay, so let me just tell you then, the most important part about the ISAT is that it's the hottest thing in Phoenix. And it's 117 degrees there over the summer. But it's a dry heat. And if anybody can think of, and I will give I have one award to give away in this session, but I will have a huge award because I want people to be invested in the ISAT. So my thought is that and I don't want to force it, but if hottest can stand for something, or hot can stand for something that relates to the ISAT and like the key takeaways we want core members to have, if you can figure out like a way to make this, like this is essentially eventually I think going to be a t-shirt that says ISAT's the hottest thing in Phoenix, and then have hottest stand for something about like student achievement, alignment, whatever you know. So if somebody can come up with either, is that an acrostic or an acronym? Acrostic. Good, I taught 5th grade, that's probably a standard. If you can come up with that, there will be a like huge prize. Or if you can come up with a better investment message, either way, I'll take it. But the award for this session goes to the school director that sent me a list of detailed questions about the ISAT in preparation for this session. Brian, you get the ISAT.